original Fifth Album Patriots, Native Son, who was Spirit, and still is Spirit. Fibby the Dry Fish, when his new solo album out, he was Wind. My boy Sir Reigns, who was a fire. Myself, Drew the Brocola, was water. And this gentleman who's coming up to perform for us now was the earth. This brother is a grinder. I have seen him move mountains, and so it's fitting that his element was earth. He is actually one of my inspirations as a host, for he was the host of Poetry on the Side at the original Java Inn Cafe in College Park, Maryland. He has since gone on to make many moves. He just released a new CD, and he's the host of the award-winning Attic with Billy Black. This gentleman from Baltimore, by way of Brooklyn, by way of Jamaica, is representing love, peace, and poetry, creativity, and positive energy. So without further ado, I want y'all to give it up for Brooklyn's poet, my man,
Now I know why. Why it took some blood, ink, and tears to quote these very complex scriptures. Y'all cool. But I'm not at all quick to claim none of y'all in these very honest pictures, because I was coloring these blues before I knew any. And when these journal entries got heavy, they held me down before they moved any of you. It was some things I was already used to before it was cool. Way before HBO. This ain't all for props and applause. This ain't all for dropping jaws or drawers. For me, it's business as usual. I don't write it. And this ain't another write for a piece. It's all happening. But I don't write for peace, I don't write for the streets, I don't only write towards the east or some other bullshit that sounds like deep so you buy one of CDs. For me, it's so much better than that, I'm sure. And I'm sure that my pen is mighty than any sword. My pen is really an axe that chops wooden trees that paper bridges so I can get my point across these troubled waters. Now the point of the cross is a point towards the Lord, and they told me they knew it. But the more they shouted, the more I found out they only knew hymns, and I did not like the song. No, I don't want to just sing along. I decided to write my own, and I've been alone, been a poem ever since, in free form, in 5-line haiku. This is what I am, not just who I do. I don't write for you. Through these stanzas and poems, I can translate those heavy bass noises bouncing between my temples. I can underwrite the sound of overpounded instrumentals into beautiful therapeutic music using graffiti ink medicine. Honest expression is a poet's prescription. Can prevent insanity, escapism, depression, and addiction. Help you paint a vision, a roadmap of freedom. Help you escape the prisons of secrets that just don't feel. You as a little girl can remember what that feels like. Your little son knows what that feels like. It's nightmares. They can live behind an innocent child's bright stairs, can't sleep at night scared. I couldn't carry it, couldn't put it down. I'm trying to put my pen to it, write it down. It helps me get through it. And every morning I would pray. And I was praying the wrong way, but I didn't know that till later on in the day. I was only 12. The story to tell. And I was only 12, so it wasn't that well, really. And I was only 12, so I had nobody very well listen, but I ain't had no mic on the stage. All I had were the lines on the page. So late at night, in a rage, I would yell with my right hand, and the page would never reply. Never claim to understand or try to pacify. And the page would never lie. And I have moved people with poems, but you ain't a poet. So you read what you wrote, and you cry. Now I know why. I feel so alive when I'm reciting, because I have died writing. My index finger from gripping the pen so tight, perfect like thunder, hands sliding lightly across the page, emotions like explosions across the page, syntax impact like tossed grenades, pen like sword, ink like blood falling off the blade. Now I know why. I had no real friends to talk to. All I had was a pen to walk me through, and I leaned on it like a crutch, and somehow this 5.5-inch piece of plastic managed to keep keep me up, and I don't write revolutionary, because my life was revolutionary before I ever wrote any. And I don't write slang poetry, because when I lose, I am poetry. I write for me. Me then, me now, for who I like to be. For little boy inside of me who just want to write that he's free before the hype and the fee. He used to write for free. It started when I was 12. I had to pick up a sword and fight through a religious hell, and I'm still fighting, still writing till I'm well in 4/4 time. But when the flow don't rhyme, I found my beat. Core deep, or short deep. I found my beach. I could see clear down on my feet and air out my beats. This is more than you get applause when you hear the sound of my speech, because none of y'all were there. When I couldn't get a minute, I was asleep because of the fear rolling down my cheek. I don't know, and I frankly don't care how y'all see it. I don't write for y'all. I don't write at all. This here is how I